Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back. It is time for some more Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and we finally made it to Cosmo Canyon. That Corel region was huge because it was basically a combination of what is it? Uh, Costa del Sol, Mount Coral, and North Coral. I think it was North Coral, right? I think that's what the town was called. And then I guess also the Golden Saucer, the desert outside the Golden Saucer, the prison. Probably the biggest area, to be honest. But last stream we made it to Cosmo Canyon, so now we can spend some time here getting some main story started. I figured there'd be a pretty long cutscene in this area, so I stopped yesterday for today.
Never had much exposure to the outside world. I can only hope his travels with you have served to enlighten him.
We also confirmed that the voice we heard talking to Aerith was indeed Red 13, the one that sounded like a child, which is kind of weird because, I mean, I figured it was him, but I wasn't 100% sure, even though I knew he was as young as he was, because that's something you just know from the original. I don't know why I was so unsure about it. Now, what's this?
That right there is a type of a current generator. It harnesses the power of the wind to produce new airflows of its own. Perhaps you've encountered them before during your travels.
It's interesting. Never seen anything like it. It almost looks like a hot air balloon, but probably not. Alright. I guess we just keep going all the way up. I wonder what the purpose of all this is.
The lights we observe here have traveled to us from the far reaches of time and space. To gaze at the stars is to gaze into their past, what they once were, eons ago.
Can't say I'm all that interested in the future, but that's just how we're wired. Humans can't help but fixate on the past, on what used to be.
I guess he's got some point there. I mean, this would be the perfect place for a telescope. Out in the middle of nowhere, no artificial lights, pretty high up on the mountains, clear skies. Perfect place for it.
The lights we observe here have traveled to us from the far reaches of time and space. To gaze at the stars.
Let's go pick up these items before anything else. Alright. Now let's see. This might trigger the long cutscene. Ooh, I wonder if we can actually see.
You won't find a larger telescope on the planet. With it, you can see to the edge of the galaxy. There's no better view of the stars than through this scope. But the lens could do with some cleaning. My apologies.
Oh man. Well, I guess that would be pretty hard to. Well, they could just make it a 2D image, I suppose. They don't really have to animate it. All right, back downstairs. I guess maybe that'll be something we do later.
That again, huh?
Low rumbling coming from somewhere. Phonograph. The planet crying out.
That's...
The planet crying out. A sorrowful dirge indeed. One I've heard all too often of late. This tubing allows us on the surface to hear the inner voice of the planet.
What we just heard didn't come from the planet, though. That was definitely the voice of a weapon.
You seem awfully sure of yourself, miss.
Because we saw them with our own eyes. 2 in the Corel and Gungaga reactors. They were loud and huge.
And you got swallowed by one.
A fascinating account, were it true. However, such grand delusions could be a sign of Mako poisoning. Do see a doctor.
Excuse me?
Oh. Yes. That would do them some good. Judging from everything you've said, the 3 of you are unfamiliar with basic planetology. But it is never too late to learn. Please, come with me.
Oh, this is the cutscene I was talking about. I don't think you actually get to use the telescope in the OG game. So maybe that's not something that they show us. But this should be pretty
I
cool.
present to you our planetarium. While the Shinra building features the latest iteration, this particular one is my original design.
Dude's looking at the computer screen like he can see anything.
Now then, without further ado,
Ooh, I wonder if we're gonna get a flashback. Like we did, at the end of, or during the one at the Shinra, building in Midgar? About the history of Shinra?
Wow.
this is only the beginning.
Sometimes it's so hard to tell between in-game and cutscene. Just a small difference.
Planetology
It's a little
is not
sharper.
simply the study of the cosmos and the celestial bodies that dwell in it. Rather, it is a quest to comprehend the cyclical nature of life. Behold, the planet we call home. It was from its soil, so teeming with life, that mankind was born. And like all living things, man is fated to die. So, what happens next? The body withers and returns to the planet. But what of the mind, the spirit, the soul? Much like its former vessel, it too returns whence it came. To the great river where all intertwine and circle the planet without end. A cycle of continuous convergence and divergence. The ceaseless ebb and flow that is the life stream. An apt name, though it is as much a reservoir as it is a stream, being the sum of the planet's spiritual energy. It is the very essence of our star, the blood coursing through its planetary veins. And if ever that essence were to be entirely depleted,
Damn, it couldn't even stay as a deserted rock. Where are all the other planets, not crumbling apart? No people living on them? Can't have any life stream?
of course, these are but basic principles of planetology.
So you're saying that Mako is spiritual energy, which we're using up?
Just so. Siphoned from the planet and processed for industry, that energy can no longer fulfill its true purpose. It is fated to fuel man's machinery, then fade away.
Okay, but does it actually fade away? I mean, what if it doesn't? What if it just returns to the life stream in a different form? Is that possible?
A novel theory, suggestive of a lack of understanding.
It's a dick.
However, that can be overcome with time and education.
I don't remember him being like this.
You rang?
Please escort this young lady to our seminar room, would you?
Right this way. Okay.
Hey, can I come?
You just notice the different colored eyes of everybody. So weird. Tifa's got red eyes. They don't look weird. Weird color to have. Also, Aerith's are green. Kind of like Cloud. Clouds are green from Mako. But since Aerith is so connected to the planet, I wonder if her eyes are green to represent, I don't know, the life stream or something like that. Who knows? It's just in a way to connect her to the planet as an ancient.
Got a question. Planet runs out of energy. It and everything on it dies, right?
Yes.
There any way to avoid this? Like, making the spiritual energy stronger?
Why are you asking me such things? I'm sorry. I've come to realize that I'm somewhat stuck in the past. We've entered an era in which humanity exerts unprecedented influence over its environs. And as both the planet and society evolve, so too must science. And yet it seems that I cannot. Perhaps I'm much too old of a dog to learn any new tricks. Was my explanation of planetology not to your liking? Perhaps a seminar would provide a more agreeable experience. Was my explanation of planetology not to your liking? Perhaps a seminar would
Let's go
provide
to the
more...
seminar, or wherever we have to go. No. Planet's Mercy. I think that's the next one. We've been picking up a lot of planet items.
Here we seek to gather the wisdom of the planet.
I never thought you could become even more enchanting.
Now, where did they go? Light Scholarship. That sounds like a
Thanks
seminar.
so much for taking such great care of Nanaki for us. Fellow Bugenhagen instructed me to let you take anything you think might prove useful on your journey. Check out the storeroom when you have a chance.
Ooh. Let's do that right away. Kind of reminiscent of Final Fantasy 1. They eventually you get a key to the storerooms. You can go kind of raid all the locked doors inside the castles for items. And, other places. Okay, planet's venison. A little bit of oregano. No weapon so far. Moogle medals. Wonder what they're doing with the Moogle medals. Money's always good. Take some money. Is anything else on this floor? So let's keep going. Another floor too. That's probably somewhat rare. Although I think we already found one of those, but you know, it is what it is. I'll take it. Here I'm hoping for a weapon though. I guess it would be fitting to have a weapon for a Nanaki. Oh, there it is. Now who's it going to be for? I guess it could be for Cloud, since it's either Cloud or Nanaki. Ooh, interesting. Cat Scythe. Definitely wasn't expecting that. Hey, look at that. It's his father, I guess.
Right this way.
Alright, I guess that's it. Let's go down. Go and take our seminar. Oh, there's Yuffie. I wonder if I have to talk to everybody.
Put your faith.
This village is lame. Did you know none of the materia here is even real? And don't get me started on the planetologists. Bunch of blowhards in love with the sound of their own voice.
She's right about that. Oh, here's Snaps. And he's got a bunch of bags with him.
Running into you here. Say, how about I get a shot of you giving thanks to the planet?
This dude's always got something new with him. So probably Cloud just goes along with it.
The canyon's also famous for its unparalleled view of the starry night sky. I made sure to bring all my night photography equipment along. Can't sleep until I've got the perfect starlit shot. Just let me know if you find any good photo spots.
That's a lot of equipment.
People everywhere resolve to not take her bounty for granted.
I wonder how difficult it is going to be to walk around here. Can't be harder than the last, than Gagunga region, because that was a literal jungle. Such a pain in the ass it was. Because hard to see around there, and the mushrooms, pretty much.
By all means, please come and join the seminar. Follow me if you would.
Which would you say?
I don't need to follow you. I know where to go.
They are both one and the same.
Yuffie's right. Bunch of blowhards think they know what better than everybody else. I can see where this place is on my map.
Where do I even start?
A seminar is in progress. Please be respectful.
I've always been on the bigger side, but I've never been into physical stuff. Painting and poetry are more my thing. My old man, he used to say it was a waste, me spending all my time indoors. According to him,
I think Yuffie and Aerith are tied in terms of who we're gonna take on a date.
What about you, miss? You must have a story to share. Please.
Me? Okay.
I thought this was a seminar.
Where to begin? I fell into the life stream. I don't have words to describe it, except beautiful, maybe? It was a lot to take in. Feelings of kindness washed over me. Long forgotten memories came flooding back. It was a warm, comforting place. But there was also conflict. A war between the planet and its enemies. And we can't let them win. We need the planet, and it needs us. We have to rise up, fight back, defend it from this terrible threat. Thing is, I don't know how to do any of that. And I hoped you might have the answer. I'm not criticizing planetology or anything, and I'm not trying to scare anybody either. I just... You know... Never mind. This is all coming out wrong.
Please, do not be discouraged. Should you ever wish to try again, we would be more than happy to listen. What matters is that you keep challenging your beliefs. Stop doing that, and the answers will forever elude you.
You don't believe her?
On that note, I think we should adjourn for the evening. The River of Lights is almost upon us, so let us head to the torch.
I guess we missed a seminar. If that's even a seminar.
I'll see you at the festival.
Oh, we might not be able to look through the telescope, but nighttime might be kind of nice. Now where? The rivers of light.
There is no seminar being held here at the moment.
All the time I've spent here, listening and learning.
It's getting dark.
I ask you
I joined the
We
seminar.
yearn to chase the horizon.
I wonder if it
Embrace exploration.
almost seemed like it got dark as soon as we walked into view of the sun. Pretty cool. Kind of makes you wonder how they deal with it. Could you walk back and forth and make the sun rise and set? Although if you walk all the way back to where the seminar was, you probably couldn't see anything anyways. Oh, nice. I guess, you know, if you can't get a look through the telescope, it's better than anything else. Oh, this song is from, this melody, I guess. It's from the opening cutscene. Yeah, the opening cutscene of the beginning of the game. Not this one, you know. The part one. Oh, they have little bubbles on their head. That's when you talk to them. Oh, then I better save this. I almost feel like I need to screw up Aerith. Just so I don't have to, accidentally, like, tie with, Tifa. Or maybe you just get more opportunities with, her. But I don't know, Barrett. Red 13 is also tied. I don't know.
Did I sound as awkward as I felt?
You did good? That doesn't sound right.
You did good. Can't help it if they suck at listening. I got what you were saying.
I kinda wanted everyone to get it, though.
To hell with everyone.
Great advice. Thanks.
Was that right? I don't understand these faces. It didn't change. Was that good? Bad? Or, like, I guess we got 3 other people with the same kind of face. Let's see if...
Some carry a
I always
fire
screw up
alive
Barrett,
in
so
the
let's just see what this one turns
I had
into.
the pleasure of talking to a mentor. Said it was presumptuous of me to think I could save the planet. She decides her own fate, you see. As rain cleanses the skies, so too does she cleanse herself of filth. So what? We sit here and theorize while the planet rinses and repeats?
No, we fight. That's probably the best answer.
No, we fight, or nothing will change.
That's what I said. I knew you'd see it my way, Merc.
That was an easy one. That was definitely right, and his face didn't change. So I guess, you know, what you gonna do? Where's Cat Scythe? Oh, we can't go on a date with Cat Scythe?
Look at them, gathered around the fire.
Oh my god, that's so
Just
weird.
like us that day. Me and Mom and Dad. If only we could do that again. Never mind. Just forget I said anything.
I'll lend an ear.
I'll lend an ear.
Whenever I think about my mom, my chest swells with so much pride, I feel like it'll burst. But when it comes to my dad, I just... Sorry, I can't. Still not ready.
These are much easier to guess. Look like they're gonna sacrifice her. Burn her as a witch.
When you die, you return to the planet? Pfft, that has literally got to be the dumbest thing I have ever heard. Once you die, that's that.
Why do you think that?
Why do you think that?
I just do. I believe in anything else until I see some actual proof.
That was probably a bad choice. Which is fine.
Put your faith
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, these guys are freaking kind of a little cultish. Wouldn't be surprised if they actually try to burn us at the stake or at the box of fire there. Why is Aerith doing this? What are they summoning? Summoning circle.
So, I'm an ancient. As in, a steward of the planet. One of those ancients. Or, to be more precise, the only ancient. For the most part, it's been a source of pain. I've been held against my will. I've been watched. I've been ignored. Even hated. And it's been that way ever since I was little. My blood's been nothing but a curse. If I ever started to forget, something would remind me of what I was and bring me crashing back down to Earth. It was always the same. Time after time. I'd be shown a glimmer of hope, only to have it snatched away. I was never gonna be normal. That much was clear.
Smile. Bad choice. It's pretty awkward.
So my blood's been a curse. But it's also been a blessing. It's brought some wonderful people into my life. Friends that I love. And for once, I think I'm okay. Happy even. And all that pain feels worth it. Even if I can't lead a normal life, there is one thing I can do. Return their kindness. And try to make the most of what I've been given.
Wonder why they're turning green.
There! It is time!
Whoa!
I'll fall off the cliff. And when's Sephiroth gonna pop up? Just know it. You know it's gonna happen.
Pretty sappy, huh? Meant every word, though.
Maybe not. Yep, I guess he's not popping up. I guess it's a good thing, or else Cloud would knock people off the damn edge.
So, this is where you've been, Nanaki.
What's up?
There's something of great import I need to show you. And by that I mean all of you. Join me, would you?